I thought just given the nature of everything going on today, it would be nice if we just start off with a really deep breath. If you want to add in a big motion with your inhale and then with your exhale, that's fine too. If you want to just calmly take a breath for yourself, that's awesome as well. But pay attention to what your body needs as we go through this. And then also a little reminder to just check in with every little part of your body. Sometimes when there's extra stresses in your life, you'll hold tension, like maybe in your lower back, maybe you'll have a sore neck or a headache, a stomach ache. You know, our bodies sort of experience stress in different ways. Person to person, they're different. And so if you are feeling anything uncomfortable right now, like a headache, take a moment to check in and take a moment to address it if you need to. You know, if the rest of your day is going to be way better, if you take something for a headache, that might be worth prioritizing if that's the right decision for you. So just offering that opportunity to check in and respect your body's cues. And now we'll get started. So I want everybody to go ahead, interlace their fingers, and then push palms away. I'm standing up really nice and tall. My feet are a nice base underneath me, and I'm going to lengthen my spine. So checking with my posture, making sure I'm not slouching, making sure I don't have a huge arch in my back. I'm just nice and tall here as much as I possibly can be. And then I'm going to inhale my arms all the way up overhead and making the biggest, tallest version of myself that I possibly can be here. So reaching those hands up towards the ceiling, enjoying that palm stretch. If it doesn't feel good, back the stretch off by bending the arms. If you would enjoy it, you can work in and out of the stretch, or you can just take the stretch to the intensity that's comfortable for you. Always respect your body's cues. Bring your arms down. Roll out your shoulders for a moment here, hands still interlaced. And then inhale your hands up again. Seeing if you can draw your palms back a little bit further. So the pinky side of my hand back a little further towards the wall behind me. Beautiful. And now with your hands right directly over your head, your feet are coming a little bit wider apart. We are going to tip over to the left. As you do this, make sure you engage your core muscles all the way down. So that means pelvic floor, transverse abdominis, drawing your core in here, your belly button back in towards your spine. All of those muscles that engage your core, that draw in, actually help to stabilize your spine. So letting them do their job here. Seeing if it feels good to tip over a little more, expand the stretch to the right side of the body as we tip to the left, and breathe in really deeply here, spacing out the ribs, using the breath to expand our rib cage. Come back up to the center here. If that's too long for you, if I'm ever in one position too long, you can always come in and out of it on your own terms. Definitely listen to yourself. So tipping over the right now. Checking in with your body, ensuring that you're engaging your core. Also ensuring that as I tip to the side, I'm not letting the left shoulder, the top shoulder, collapse forward. I'm keeping everything stacked like I'm between two imaginary panes of glass. I can come into the stretch a little bit more now. Take a deep breath to expand the stretch that my ribs are getting on the left side of my body. And then coming up and bringing the arms down. We'll roll out through the shoulders, doing the biggest roll that we possibly can. So as I roll forward, the points of my shoulders come forward. And then my shoulders come up towards my ears, and then back and down, opening up through my chest. So my chest is as open as it possibly can. Let's take another couple of shoulder rolls. Hopefully these feel really great. Beautiful. Stop with the shoulders down and slightly retracted. And we're going to have our palms facing up with the elbows at a 90-degree angle here. And now We're going to bring the thumbs back towards the wall behind you and forward. Opening your chest, drawing your shoulder blades in towards your spine as your thumbs come back towards the wall behind you, and then releasing. Engaging those muscles across your upper back, and then releasing. Opening through your chest and releasing. Lovely. All right. We're now going to bring the hands behind the back. I'm interlacing again, and then I'll draw my knuckles down, straightening out through your arms as much as feels good. If you would like to then draw your arms away from your body to increase the stretch, you absolutely can do that. But then from here, with our hands behind us, clasped, we're going to get a little bit of neck stretching in. So starting off, just turning your head. So your chin is going over your left shoulder. And then your chin is going over your right shoulder. You could pause there for a deep breath if you would like, or you can alternate sides, just going back and forth. Take a moment to notice if one side feels a little bit tighter than the other. I know my right side, I have less mobility on than my left. Beautiful. And now dropping left ear towards left shoulder. Taking a deep breath here, or alternating sides. If you feel comfortable hanging out on one side, go ahead and do that now. And what we're going to do is draw the back of the head back to change the stretch a little bit while keeping the chest open. And then play with the angles, so you're dropping your nose down towards the floor or up towards the ceiling. Drawing a circle with your nose while keeping the ear close to the shoulder. And then coming up when you've explored that area enough, and we'll come to the other side. So now my right ear is going towards my right shoulder. I'll draw the back of my head back, tucking my chin a little bit as I do. And then playing with the angle by dropping my nose down towards the ground or up towards the ceiling. Taking a second to just mindfully notice the side-to-side differences. And now drawing that giant circle with my nose as I keep my ear close to the shoulder. And come back up whenever you're ready. Now we're going to want a couple more shoulder rolls because that can feel kind of intense on the shoulders to keep them clasped behind you so long. Everybody go ahead and do some goalpost arms here, elbows at 90 degrees, back of the hands towards the wall behind you, and then rotating, rotating, rotating until the palms could come down towards the back of the wall behind you. You can see that I have much better mobility coming up than when I try to bring my hands down. I'm just respecting that boundary that my body is giving me, but enjoying the feeling of the stretch as my hands come down as well. Beautiful. Bring your arms down, do a couple of shoulder rolls here. And now we're going to bring arms straight out to the side. We'll do eagle arms next, or a little variation on eagle arms stolen from yoga. I'm going to bring my right arm over top of my left, and then I'll either put my hands on top of my shoulders or I will pretzel them up like so. And from here, we will reset. So we're drawing the elbows up a little bit higher, the shoulders down a little bit lower, and the ears are going to push back just a little bit further, sinking deeply into this position. Hopefully you're feeling a really nice stretch through your upper traps here, from the shoulder in through your neck. Take a deep breath now. Really nice and deep. Inhale, 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 and exhale. And reset. So you're going in a little bit deeper into the position as long as you feel comfortable. Elbows up a little higher, shoulders down a little lower, ears push back just a little bit further. And whenever you're ready, come on out. We're going to unpretzel. Right arm was on top before, so now we're going to do the other side. Left arm goes on top, either hands on shoulders or hands pretzel up. And resetting, so elbows come up a little higher, shoulders down a little bit lower, and ears push back. I'm tucking my chin again as I push the back of my head back, and then I'll take a really deep, glorious breath here. Beautiful, and then come deeper into the position by bringing the elbows up a little higher, shoulders down a little lower, and draw the back of the head back. Lovely. Come on out of it whenever you're ready. And let's take a really deep breath, bringing arms up as you inhale, and then exhaling arms down. Let's do one more. Inhale, arms up, and exhale, arms down. Beautiful. From here, we are going to do a little bit of a twist. So you can either hold onto your hips if you're sitting cross-legged on the floor, or you're sitting in a chair. You can absolutely use something to hold on to help yourself in the twist. Either way, every time you inhale, you're going to lengthen through your spine. Every time you exhale, you're going to twist a little bit more. I'll stand sideways, so my voice keeps coming towards you, but we're going to inhale, lengthen, and exhale, twist. And continuing just with your own breath here, inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist. We all have a different breathing cadence, almost like a fingerprint. And sometimes we sort of think about air just going into our body like through a straw, like it goes out, but actually there are undulations to our breath that are really kind of amazing. And coming back to center, we'll do the other side. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist. I know about the breathing undulations because I know somebody on a ventilator, and I remember it was quite a challenge getting the ventilator calibrated properly to accommodate all the ventilations, and that you had to have like this amazing expert in so that it would be comfortable and not sort of like sandpapery entering the body and exiting the body. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist. And whenever you're ready, come back to center. Take a little shake out for whatever body part you're feeling a bit of tension in right now. And you are all set to go on with the rest of your day. Thank you all so much for joining me.